Hello everyone, welcome. This is PCJ, Pop Culture Junkie here with a brand new segment on the channel here. Something different. We're going to try this, see how it goes. Leave me comments below, please. I appreciate that. So this is a new segment I want to start off. And the reason, of course, we're doing this is around the world, everyone is in lockdown mode, quarantined off. Everyone's being asked to stay home, avoid public places unless you absolutely have to go to the store for essentials. You do still have people out there working, facing the dangers, whether you're working retail, you're in the doctor's office, hospitals, police, firemen, everyone. Okay, I stress people, be safe, wash your hands, everything. But if you're stuck at home and you can't go anywhere, you don't have anywhere to go other than a grocery store, so you have nowhere else you can really venture out and explore. Like me, I'm used to being able to explore to the mall, to local comic stores and such. Everything's shut down. They're all closed right now, so I can't go and do that. So I'm stuck at home, and all I can do is check out what we have on television, and we don't do cable here. What I'm watching this week, so we have a bunch of streaming services, shows, movies, and TV shows and such. And I thought, you know what, let's start a new segment here. I'm just going to share it with y'all. And maybe it's something you haven't seen yourself, or maybe it's something you forgot about, and now you know, oh, it's on there, I'll go watch it. But yeah, I want to talk about a few movies that I picked out, and we'll see if this becomes a recurring thing, if you guys enjoy this. Let's start off with Hulu. On Hulu, I picked Blazing Saddles. They just added that on Hulu, and I'm super excited. Blazing Saddles is a classic Mel Brooks comedy, came out in 1974. So, first of all, it's described as a satirical black comedy Western film. It is a Western. It is making fun of Westerns, of the spaghetti Westerns like your John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, Sergio Leone, spaghetti Westerns, etc. Directed by Mel Brooks, starring Cleavon Little and Gene Wilder, the legend Gene Wilder. Written by Mel Brooks as well as Richard Pryor. Okay, so if you're familiar with either of those two gentlemen's work, you know you're in for a good time. Now, the important thing to keep in mind is this movie was made in 1974, and it could not be made today. It could never be remade. And if it ever was remade, I would never watch it for 1 second, because there's no way they can capture the magic of the original. So as I mentioned, this is a movie that could not be made today. It is a classic. It has so many endless scenes that are memorable, one-liners, catchphrases. It is ranked in American Film Institute's Top 100 list. It's at number 6, I think, the last time I checked. It's always on everyone's top movie list. You have to see this. You just cannot miss it. So I recommend Blazing Saddles if you are a Hulu subscriber. On Netflix, PCJ is watching not 1, not 2, not 3, but all 7 Police Academy films. Yes, Police Academy is a series. It's a cop comedy, obviously. It's based on the Police Academy, where people go to train to become police officers. And it came out starting in 1984 with the original, and the final one came out in 1994, Mission to Moscow. That one I have not seen that many times. I have seen the original 6 numerous times. The main first 5, the first 4 were starring Steve Guttenberg, and then later on there was other main cast, but you had other people such as Bubba Smith, G.W. Bailey, George Gaines, Michael Winslow, Bobcat Goldthwait. The list goes on of great character actors, comedy actors, and it's a screwball comedy, and it's something lighthearted and fun, and that's what we need right now. We need some comedy. We need to laugh, because we're all so stressed out on everything that's happening right now. Taking some time out and just have a laugh to take your mind off things and don't overstress. We have a serious pandemic happening right now, but you can't forget to laugh, okay? So I'm going to enjoy all 7 Police Academy films on Netflix. So over on Amazon Prime, I did some searching through there, and I found the perfect movie for just any time to watch something. No thought necessary. Just sit back and watch and enjoy. We're talking about the 1996 American comedy, sports comedy, actually, if you're a sports fan, Kingpin. Now, I'm not talking about Kingpin, the character from Daredevil. No, we're not talking about that. Kingpin, starring Randy Quaid, Woody Harrelson, Vanessa Angel, and the icon Bill Murray. This movie I saw countless times when it was in theaters. When I was working at a movie theater, I snuck into the theater as often as I could to just see little bits and pieces of it. I could quote this movie all day long. I love it. It's about a young up-and-comer bowler named Roy Munson, and he wants to become a professional bowler, and he gets hustled by Bill Murray's character, and his chance at glory are quickly halted. And now he's depressed, alcoholic, and finds a new chance at life when he discovers a protege in Randy Quaid, who is a Amish bowler. And he wants to train him to become the great bowler he could have been, Woody Harrelson could have been. And they go off on this road trip adventure to a tournament in Reno, Nevada for a bowling tournament. It is just hilarious. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's available on Amazon Prime now. And lastly, on Disney Plus. Now, you can go either to Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars. There's lots of options on Disney Plus. But this week, I'm kicking it old school. I'm going with the 1993 action-adventure comedy film, The Three Musketeers, starring in a Disney Three Musketeers live-action film. We have Charlie Sheen, Kiefer Sutherland, Chris O'Donnell, and Oliver Platt playing Musketeers. Yes, I said all those names correctly. And then we also have supporting cast with Rebecca De Mornay and Tim Curry. Okay, just on that lineup alone, you got to go check out this movie. It is fun, adventure, excitement, sword fighting, romance. Tim Curry. You got Tim Curry, okay? Maybe you only know Tim Curry from Legend or Rocky Horror, things like that, and you didn't know he was in this. Go check him out. He's Tim Curry in The Three Musketeers, okay? It's amazing. Chris O'Donnell plays D'Artagnan, who is a young whippersnapper. He wants to become a musketeer. Unfortunately, right when he arrives in town, the musketeers have been disbanded by the new Cardinals head soldiers, and they've decided to disband the musketeer, the group, the entire army of musketeers. And now they're trying to still protect the king because the king is in danger, and that's all I'm going to say. So, adventure, sword fighting, explosions, hot chicks, everything. There's got a little bit of everything. And a great soundtrack song with Bryan Adams, Sting, and Rod Stewart. There we have it. Those are my picks for those 4 streaming services. Check them out if you have time. I recommend them. Leave me comments below if you do go and check out any of these films that I just shared with you, and let me know what you thought of them. And if you like this, we will keep doing this, because I'm trying to keep myself entertained with movies, and I like sharing and talking about movies with other people. And on lockdown mode, quarantine mode, there's not a real big option to do that like we used to. So enjoy these films. Take your mind off the worries for a little bit, and don't overstress. We will get through this, and we will live on. We will move on, and we will get back to normal one day. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for listening and watching. I hope I will see y'all again. This is PCJ, the Pop Culture Junkie. Enjoy your films.